Hello, fabulous friends. I'm in a car. I know, it's kind of weird. I'm out of the house. A friend of mine offered to take me on a little weekend road trip thrifting jaunt, and of course, I could never resist something like that. So we are off to hit a whole bunch of thrift stores in one day. We just stopped at the fabulous Flying Saucer Diner in Niagara Falls for breakfast. I love coming here. This place is just iconic. Aliens as soon as you walk in the door. And there is the inside of the restaurant. Another alien. Oh, look, it's a nerd in her natural habitat. And the food is good as well. That is my French toast, and that is my friend's eggs Florentine. The portions are enormous. And here is a bit more of the decor. Lots more aliens. Only here for the beer. And we love this little animatronic dude. Of course, we had to get a selfie. And I love their sign. It's so kitschy and fabulous. And now we're at our first thrift stop. We're donating along the way. You can see bags back there of donations that we're going to get rid of. And I will update you through the day. Okay, here we go. And right away, this is very cute with a little pearl collar. Veered off into homewares, and this was just adorable. Tulip time, but I don't need them, so I put it back. Ooh, a whole collection of these great old Time Life cookbooks. Look at that. Why do I always have to look at stripes? I am addicted, but look, someone's cut it badly. That's too bad. But this one has possibilities. That is J. Crew, if I'm not mistaken. And we are looking... Playboy. This boho top is not for me, but precious for one of the fashion girlies. Really packed in over in this section. Wait. I see sparkles. Oh my, look at that. This shirt is very wrinkled, but it is a beautiful kind of eggplant purple. Aw, Mickey, he's so sweet. Far too small for me, but I'm going to leave that right there where someone can spot it. Well, you know I love my fruit prints, but again, far too small. Oh, I've loved a brown polka dot ever since that iconic Pretty Woman dress. Sadly too small, though. Oh, and look how adorable this print is. Gotta love early morning thrifting. The store is just delightfully empty. They had some really nice leather jackets here in this section, but I just did not need any of them, so had to leave them all behind. Even this really beautiful blue suede. Tempted, though. Oh no, it's the blazers. You know they're my weakness. Ooh, look at this. It's so funky. But sadly, the material was really cheap. It was cool, though. Always enjoy going through the formal wear. This is very pretty. Look at that. That is very classic. Wonder how much it is. Let me see. It is struggling here. That's $35. You know, that is not bad for a really nice formal gown. And this one with the little rosettes. That's quite lovely. Look at the old school desk that someone's painted on. That's very sweet. That's a great old sewing box there as well. And those chairs are actually not bad. So, homewares is giving here. Another section I usually have success in, the jewelry. What is this shininess? Oh, a Pickle Rick hat. That's fun. But how much is it? Oh, it's not $9 worth of fun. $8.50. No, sorry, Rick. Well, the purple top was too big, and the striped top was too small, but the sparkles were just right. Okay, so we had a good trip at Value Village, and now we are headed to Goodwill, so let's see how that goes. Still nice and early, so still nice and quiet. Look at this lamp. That is quite cool. This suede jacket, well, coat, I guess, is really lovely, and it's only $20, which is not bad at all for real suede. Oh, and purple, too. Ooh, look at this vintagey vintageness. Fantastic. And speaking of vintage, I love these. I spotted this candle holder and my friend bought it. It is so precious. Let's see what's over in dresses. Lots of wedding dresses for sure. Okay, let's take a closer look. This is actually really beautiful. And how much? It is $100. So you could do worse if you're getting married than to just find a beautiful dress at the thrift store. Or really, really vintage one too. Ooh, look at all the sparkles. I am hypnotized by all the sparkles. So there I was innocently looking around menswear when, well, nightmares. But this vase was fantastic if you ignore the really, really ugly floral arrangement. Get rid of that, and that is a gorgeous vintage circle vase. I was so tempted. Loving this Victorian ghost child moment. So weird, I kind of like. Wow, look at the shape of these chairs. That is so elegant. This whole thing, including this really big table, it was, let me just see. So it was $80 for the whole thing. Okay, now we are hitting store number 3, and it is one of my favorites, so let's see what this one has. You know I love a caftan or a muumuu or anything like that. Ooh, here's some proper vintage. So fabulous. Oh, and this is just pure 80s. Look at that neckline. Oh, look at this. These are the Arca Rosaline pink swirl glassware from the 1980s. It is so pretty. I have a few of these from my old inventory when I used to resell, and I think I'm going to unpack them and start using them because they're just gorgeous. Oh, I kind of love her. She is so sassy. And another find in homewares. Look at these. They are Royal Doulton. Pretty good. I will always check out a $4 jewelry grab bag, but unfortunately, none of these really caught my eye. This is lovely, but I am fully stocked with yellow shirts, so I'll leave it for someone else. Oh, this is such a find. Real suede, gorgeous purple color, and it is only $7. That is why I love this store. My goodness, what a good deal. But teeny tiny, unfortunately. Found these brand new Harley-Davidson boots, real leather. Sadly, those were $80, so my friend resisted buying them, but they are fabulous. And speaking of fabulous, another pair of amazing 80s lamps. Oh my gosh, so good. And look at this stunning Afghan. It's the most gorgeous colors, and it was only $5. My friend rescued it. Phew. This is really quite sweet, this little 2-piece set. And oh, a classic Hilfiger bomber jacket. This store was also quite nice and quiet. So many wedding dresses, and I have to say, there were actually some really beautiful ones here. That one's very vintage, but look at that. That is gorgeous. The detail, I mean, seriously, I would wear that. If I wasn't already married to my glorious husband, Pedro Pascal, that is. Look at that, under $100 for a gorgeous dress like that. Gotta hit the thrift store, man. And that's a very, very vintagey number. Some real vintage ones in there as well. And oh, this is another really lovely one. Check that out. Again, that one was also $99.49. Okay, let's see what else we have here in formal wear. Our sparkles, of course, and some red and blue. Ooh, I like this kind of slinky gold knit. That's kind of fabulous. Ooh, my favorite color. So pretty, but I already have one similar to this, so I must resist. Ooh, Holt Renfrew. That's a very posh Canadian brand. This is kind of nice. Oh no, more blazers. Look how many. Ah, bonjour. What are you doing here in Ontario? It's a very nice sweatshirt. I love my dad's shirts, but I am not a coffee drinker. This would have been perfect for someone who is, though. Ah, look at this teacup. It's so sweet. And this one has little feet on it. Oh my gosh, the cuteness. And speaking of cute, it's Minnie. So we just inhaled some Burger King to keep us fueled because we have hit 1, 2, 3, 4 thrift stores, and now we're heading off to the next. So many cute, beachy type jewels out there. And of course, fruit, which I love. And what else is around? Oh, look at Piglet being so cute. And strawberries. Look how sparkly they are. How fun is this tomato candle? I managed to resist even though it was on sale for $7. Although I bitterly regret not getting this mentally exhausted t-shirt because that is so me right now. This is extremely silly, but I love it. The popcorn can girl. Store number 5, but I was running out of steam at this point and I didn't manage to film anything. And the same thing at store number 6. Sorry, it was a long day. Well, it has been a very nice thrifting day, but the weather has taken a definite turn. I don't even know if you can hear me because the rain is pounding down so hard outside. We are calling it a day and heading home. It's been great. Had some really good finds. Went to a couple of winners as well. Really lovely road trip. And I guess the next thing will be to show you the haul. So I hope you enjoyed the thrift trip. Now for the haul. I think you know me well enough by now to know that, of course, I took this. I don't know if you can tell how shimmery it is. I'm going to bring it up closer. Just amazing. And the detail on this is incredible. And in that same store, I found this tiger striped satin maxi skirt. I don't even know if I'm on camera at this point. I can't tell. It's a proper maxi, comes all the way down to my ankles. So super useful. And then at the next store, I found 2 really fabulous blouses. Butter yellow Victorian style blouse. The detail, it's so beautiful. And this one, which I thought was such a useful top for the summer. It's basically a long sleeve t-shirt. The sleeves are this nice eyelet material, so very breezy, very cool. Summer black, as my friend calls it. This is definitely going to get a lot of use. The next store was one of my favorites, and in the past I have bought many, many things from that store, but you know, sometimes this is just how thrifting goes. So I only found one thing at that store. Bit of a Renaissance vibe to it, like something maybe one of the Borgias might have worn on an evening out, which, you know, that's a vibe I like. Could I resist the Minnie Mouse t-shirt? Come on. You know I couldn't. It's so cute. And look at the back. She had to come home with me. Come on. I also found this fantastic, very frou-frou tulle skirt, which is something I've been looking for a while. Really hard to show these in horizontal. But as I'm showing you this, I'm thinking I might actually style this with Minnie. So yeah. Also found this little tie front sailor style cardigan, which, you know, I love the nautical. And of course I like weird things and I love travel and maps and anything related like that. So yeah, this had to come with me as well. And then there were a couple of other jewelry finds and that would be it, I think. So let me show you those. These great tropical palm tree earrings. So my vibe for summer. These adorable little sailboat earrings. My friend actually found these first and decided against them. So of course I pounced. Found these really amazing vintage beaded earrings. Very dramatic, very fabulous. I mean, I think you know my love of a big gaudy belt buckle. So imagine my glee when I found this one. Shiny and patriotic. Gotta love that. And in one of my best finds of the day, this amazing statement pearl necklace. It is just too fabulous. Do I already have a lot of pearls? I do. But are they exactly like this? They are not. So I don't smoke and I don't do drugs. Let me have my little vices. I just put it on to show you, but actually I quite like it with what I'm wearing. I think I might wear this out one day soon. So that was it. If this is your jam, then please do like, share, subscribe. It really, really helps with a very small channel like mine. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who keep coming back. And if you're new, please drop a line in the comments so I can say hi. I will see you next time. Bye.